What's good, guys? Your boy, Mr. Old School Rider, come back at you one more again on the regular channel. If you hear that in the background, that's a joint, power, real power is people, out there HNIC 2, by my boy Prodigy, rest in peace. Sickle cells, no joke, and diabetes on the remix. Damn, man. That's two most fucked up things you can have besides HIV. Somehow Magic still alive, you know. I know I ain't finna go there with that, but it is what it is. Damn, Prodigy, even with money, you just couldn't save him, man. Man, God call you, man. It's time to go. Now, ain't no 2 more minutes. You got it. They say it's time to go. You're out. That boy made some classics, man. Solo too. But when he got with Alchemist, whew, that was real, man. I'm telling you. Besides him and Havoc, him and Alchemist, man, it just brought out the darkness, man. Man, Prodigy was one of them dudes, him and Havoc, they were just, but nobody talking about this secret society stuff like that, man. Some people saying the stuff in code and stuff, but they just went ahead and just came out and said this shit. I think it's probably one of the reasons, I forgot what he went to jail for back in the day. I think it was a little bit after he got locked up, if I'm not mistaken, when his album came out, or something like that. But this one right here, it caused all kind of waves back then. That was one of them dudes that responded to Tupac was on that fake shit, trying to call out all the people. And you from New York? I'm like, come on, man. I ain't phone flex or nothing like that, but you know, hey, I'm just saying. I think somebody say they were trying to. What was that dude name? I guess Young Thug was talking about he the new Pac or whatever the fuck he was saying. I guess another rapper he got beef with was talking about Pac would never wear a dress, but Pac was wearing quartets and stuff like that. You know, Versace makes some nice stuff, but you know, back then, man, Versace was on that, you know, them niggas, they was gay anyway, that Versace shit, you already know. You know, Pac with that Quincy Jones, so, hey, we ain't finna get into that. You know how Quincy Jones be doing it. I mean, probably just one of them dudes exposed his ass for that shit, you know. Recipes to him as well, too. Not gonna see the movie. They say it's Oscar the Grouch trash. And I know it is. I know when his mom and them had control of the movie, I think it was supposed to come out in October last year. I guess when she died, they made a bunch of more changes to the movie. Pretty much watered down, you know, blah, blah, blah. Seen some trailers. I'm like, man, I ain't watching that shit. You know, when other people can get control of your image, guess what? They can control your image. They had to get his mom out the way, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, they were a fake-ass Christian dude, stressing her out and shit with a divorce and stuff. I know you probably got cut of that money. You know, get out the way. She was in perfectly good health. No, she was 60-something, but, you know what I'm saying? You don't, I'm just saying, man. It is what it is on that. On that Bob Marley, just imagine that skit on that Outkast joint. I even got the Adidas, man, the old school Adidas. These are archives. These are archives I actually be wearing all the time. When I say about archives, I got an archives that's just set up, shut down, no light of day. I check on them every now and then, make sure no mothballs or nothing like that on them. And my other archives part too, the stuff I actually wear every now and then. Keeping them moving. We bumping HNIC 2 right now. This is the other fella right here, that boy Jimi Hendrix. Another guitar thing. Found me an old school Epiphone at my job. We was doing some claims. We ain't had claims like in over 10 years. That shit's supposed to be like thrown away a long time ago, but you know, my coworker sorry. You know, he want to do what he want to do. You know how old brothers be. I ain't finna go there right now. We're going to do that in another video. But I got a 1946 Epiphone. You guys will see that here pretty soon. It's at Guitar Center right now getting repaired. The neck, it was broke. I think that's why the person, whatever they did with it, it's already glued back on. They're putting the strings on there. Tune it up. Make sure everything is alright. I'm going to flex on that here in a little bit. I will be taking guitar lessons. That's the bucket list. That's also self-improvement for yourself. Notice some of the things I do kind of goes together. I like music, jazz, stuff like that. Kind of sort of rock, but not really, but just a little bit. I'm kind of like a jazz and blues and rap, R&B, not really type of tip. R&B got a lot of sample in there, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know me, I was rocking and raw back in the day, still with the rap. Some people just discover these people. I've been on this, man. I remember Mobb Deep, some young niggas, man, like 14, 15 years old, talking grown in the mall back in the 90s. Right down. Pac had beef with these cats. You already talked about that, but that boy Prodigy called him out. You gotta bump that out HNIC too, man. That shit is real. Whew. Well, you can't listen to this in public, man. Boy, you'll be out of there. You gotta listen to the people that you curl, be around with, man. I'm talking about too much, though. Look at them. The reason I got that shirt as well, besides the guitar and Hendrick, that matched some Patrick Ewing old blocking ass niggas. Yeah, it's going down like Jack, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna rock the ball on the side too. Don't hate, you know what I'm saying? Don't get mad. Don't get mad. TJ Maxx $7.99 for each shirt. Trying to buy like 2 or 3 of these at a time each, but of course, they ain't got them. Oh well, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Rest in peace, Prodigy, man. All the legends, man. This is my era, man. This is so down sad, man. I ain't say I was gonna cry nothing like that earlier today, but damn, that kind of like, damn, man, I'm getting older. Man, that shit getting real out here, man. Man, we all gonna die anyway, you know, but man, it kind of touched me just a little bit, man. I felt, man, it felt like it back in 97 when Biggie died, man. I shed a tear just a little bit, man. I was 17 back then, but, it was kind of like, damn. I think I was going to cry when Jay-Z gonna die, but I'm not no more. You know what I'm saying? All the extra corner and all the sound, all the extra stuff he was doing. I mean, he used to be one of my favorite artists back in the day. I mean, there was some good accomplishments they did on certain things. I just don't like all that backstab and all that liberal and all that other shit they doing, man. It's crazy, man. It is what it is, man. I'm out of this thing. Peace.